Well, good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. Yes, it's already the 5th of December. Time is flying. We indeed did get our tree put up yesterday. Little David helped, and some of the grandkids helped to get it up. This thing was a work in progress, I'm telling you. We got it up, and as you can see, this is the slim tree, 5 feet. No, I'm sorry. I think it's 6 feet, 6.5 feet that I got from Sam's Club. But you can see the top lights are not working. I am not sure why the top lights are not working. I am not sure why I've got a little gap right here and that there are some lights that are not working. So we are going to go today to Home Depot. I usually go to Home Depot anyway. I love to go look at Home Depot's Christmas, all the stuff they have out for Christmas. So I'm not going to buy a lot, but I am going to throw on a hoodie, and I'm going to go look and see what Home Depot has today. I'm also going to see if I can pick up 2 small sets of white lights. These are old-fashioned yellow lights. They have the yellow cast to them. They're not the new lights that are out today. But I'm going to go and see if I can find 2 sets of lights so that I can put on the top of the tree and there in the middle where they're not quite lit up there in the middle. It's right here. I think it's just one little row of limbs that don't have lights. I could definitely let the middle one go, but not the top one. It's going to look ridiculous with the top not being lit up. Now, this tree, I've told you, I've probably had for, I want to say, at least 5 to 7 years. Had this tree for quite a while, but it's still a great tree, and I love the way the tree looks. It looks so realistic. We used to buy little little spruce pines when we had live trees, and this one looks so realistic, and I like it. So I'm going to try to keep this tree this year. I have got the nativity scene pulled down. Here's the cachet that I shared with you that Donald helped, that he built. And so I got that down. You know, it's a pretty good size here. And I got the nativity scene, which is in this box. And things are kind of disarrayed because I've got everything pulled out to be put up. And so that's what's going on right now. Now, I did fall out of the closet that I had that nativity scene and stuff stored in. It was very early. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, this is the step ladder that I use. Right here is where we store the nativity scene. It goes in the top of this closet. We call this Madeline's closet because these are where her movies and her animals that she likes are stored. She loves the animals with the long legs. And when she shakes them like this. And that's very pleasing to her. And she has autism as well as Down syndrome. And so those toys are very special to her. So that's the closet we store these in. And she calls that mine's closet. It's mine's, meaning hers. But I had them, the nativity creche and all the scene was stored up on the top of this closet. So I had to get them at 4 o'clock this morning. And this is the ladder that, of course, I used to get up there. Well, for some reason, when I was coming down with the nativity scene, I missed this bottom step completely. I thought there were just 2 steps for some reason, and I just fell, and I fell into the side of this dresser right here. So I am a little bit stiff and sore. I certainly am. I'm moving slowly. I just put some comfrey cream on that area. My back is bruised, and I'm just sore. I'm thinking that I'm okay. I may have to go have it checked out if it gets any worse. But it's going to hinder me this Christmas and what I can do. And, lifting the Christmas stuff, it's just all pretty heavy. This thing was pretty big. Actually, I think I needed somebody on the ground while I was up there getting this thing, and that I could have handed it off to, and I wouldn't have had to climb down the ladder with it. This is the top that goes on it. So I'm just saying, be very careful. Slow down, take your time, be careful, watch what you're doing, don't fall like I did. Well, we'll be trying to get this up sometime soon. I don't know if I'll get it up today on Vlogmas Day 5 or not, but I am going to run real quickly to Home Depot. I might have called it Office Depot. But it's Home Depot. We're going to look at the Christmas stuff and to get 2 little sets of lights that I can use. You know, I don't need real big sets, and I don't have any extras because the lit tree was pre-lit. But this year it's not working in these 2 areas. We've already got it put up, and I sure could not lift trying to get another one out. So I am going to go ahead and use this one, and I think it'll be perfectly okay. Well, I am outside. They turned the music on inside, so I had to take a break. I wanted to show y'all the decorations, but here are all the trees. They've brought them inside, so they just had the one example outside. Isn't that pretty? Those are so pretty. I've told you the story of why we don't use live trees anymore, because they're dried out. See where they're cut? They're not stored in any water. Those trees will be bone dry by the time people take them home. You got to freshly cut them again and stick them in water, and they're fire hazards. We took ours out in the backyard to set it on fire to see how fast it would go up, and it was amazing. The thing was going up. It burned like paper. So we have since not purchased any live trees or used live trees since. Now, if you go pick your own, or you buy them from a place that keeps them in water, then of course your chances are a whole lot better that it's not going to be that way. Excuse me. They have got 75% off of these knockout roses. 75% off. Wow, that's an excellent deal. So what would that be, about $5 each? Good deal. I don't need one, but if you needed one, that would be great. Chilly out here, so I'm going to head back in, and of course I'm going to hear the music, so I will catch up with you when I can here. I did get the lights. I got the incandescent lights because that's what's on that tree. They had LED lights, and I think one day they'll all be LED. I think they're all going to LED, and if that's energy savings, then that would be great, wouldn't it? I'm out here and I can't, I've got to look at the garden stuff really quickly. I had trouble finding these one year, and here they are. They're on clearance. So now would be a good time to stock up. Let's go back in here and get with Christmas. Couldn't resist showing you this. You know, everybody had the idea to take one of these kind of pretty rugs and then put one of these core mats down over the top of it. They've done that here in the store, and actually these are sold together. It's a 2-piece set. Isn't that funny? I'm not sure how much they are. I don't see. Oh, $14.88 for these 2 rugs. Well, I made it back home. There's my little tree. I got some SOS cleaning pads and those 2 little lights. So that's what I got for $22 right there in the box. I'm going to try to get this in with my sore self from falling out off that ladder, getting the Christmas stuff. Moving slow. It's going to hinder my decorating, that's for sure. Every time I come home and see that little deer standing there that Sharon and Jeff made, and Sharon and Jeff gave to me. Thank you, Sharon and Jeff. He's a cutie. I am enjoying watching him. The kids got a big kick out of him too. I did not get another rug, but I've got to take up this fall and Thanksgiving rug. I've got to take it up. I'm going to go ahead and open the door before I carry that stuff in, so I won't have as much in my hands. I am in the kitchen working, and I've changed out the soaps. Right here's where my dishwashing liquid and soaps usually sit. And for the holidays, I got this cranberry frost dishwashing liquid. It's from TJ Maxx. Let's see what it says on here. It's tough on grease and gentle on hands. I thought it was really pretty. Thought it'd be pretty for the holidays. And I got this little gingerbread hand soap, and it's got a little gingerbread scrubber on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. Not the gingerbread scrubber, but just the paper that's holding it there. We'll take that off and get him out of his wrapper. That is an adorable little hand soap. I didn't give this as a gift. I just bought it to use. So I'm going to save this little candy gift tag and put it on a gift later. And it's a foaming hand soap. Just a little gingerbread scent. This is the container it was in. And this little thing, of course, I got it at TJ Maxx for $5.99. And I thought it was cute. I'm going to set it right over here. Here's the little foaming hand soap part of it. And here's the little sponge holder. Well, it's a little gingerbread man sponge to wash the dishes. Isn't that cute? It's got a little drain down here, so your sponge drains really well. So we can use the sponge, or he can just look at us while we wash the dishes. Let me see, I'll have to open that so it'll pump out. But I thought I'd put that right there, and that'll be our holiday soap. I decided to just go ahead and hang him right here on the dish strainer instead of hanging on the soap, and that way I could get to it easier. Now, I love to have the front of all kinds of things showing. I'm not sure what that is on the H. But I like the gingerbread right here. I'd like for this showing. But for some reason, I've worked with this, and I can't get the back of this thing. I can't get this thing to line up with the front. So it's over here on the side. So I'm just going to put it on the side. Let these pretty gingerbread things show. And then, of course, you can get the soap out this way. It's a foaming hand soap. But I went ahead and got the decorative hand soap out for the kitchen. I'm back in the house. I'm on the heating pad before I fell off the ladder and hurt my back today. I have got a ton of stuff that I've got to get up and do. I'll share with you what I can. Thank you for joining me on Vlogmas Day 5. And like always, until next time.